What? Hello and welcome to Imperfectly Me Crafts. We are here at Firemakers Brewing Company in Atlanta, Georgia, here to try the brews, check the views, and see what they offer to all of you. We are going to check out everything here. This place is amazing. Let's go! Hello and welcome to Imperfectly Me Crafts. I'm Mallory. Choose behind the camera.
Hello.
I learned to say his name second so he didn't interrupt while I kept talking. Look at me go. We are here at Firemaker Brewing Company in Atlanta, Georgia.
You're trying to work on the suntan too while we're here.
I'm working on my tan at the same time because it's January in Chicago and we have no sun. But Atlanta apparently still does, so yay, sunshine. It's so exciting. If you haven't already, don't leave us untapped. Tap that like, subscribe, and notification button so that you never miss out on one of our brewery tours. We are ready to start first round. We came in just as like a stop by as we were moving somewhere else, and honestly, we tried the beer and we were so excited by the beer they had to offer. We were like, oh, we're filming today. There's no question. That was set. First of all, I love the name of this one. It's called their White Witch Wit. Fantastic name.
Say it 3 times.
I cannot. I smell the wheat, first off. The wheat comes first. It smells sweet. It smells creamy. It smells smooth. Cheers everyone to the start of first round here at Firemaker Brewing Company in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, that's beautiful. You get the wheat, you get the sweet. There's a little bit of a spice to it too. It's very crushable. Like this one I could do it as an all-dayer. I'm not sure what the ABV is, so I'll have it on the screen, you'll see. But yeah, that's definitely an all-dayer for me. Our second beer first round is gonna be their Hazed and Blazed Light. This one's a 5%. Oh, you smell El Dorado straight up the nose. That's all I smell. The citrus from El Dorado hops, but it's all El Dorado. It smells like a hazy, actually. Interesting. Cheers, everyone. Two bunny foots.
That's not too bad then.
No, it's not too bad. It just surprised me. It shouldn't have surprised me because I smelled it first and I knew it was coming, but yeah, it got me a little. I haven't had any IPAs yet today, so this was my first and I went, ooh, hoo, hoo. Flavor breakdown, we have citrus, obviously. There's something sweet to it too, though. It's not
sweet?
Just, yeah, there's something sweet on the ending. You get the hop in the whole middle and like in the breath out, but there's like a softness, a sweetness to the end of the sip, which surprised me a little bit.
Whoa.
I know, I told you, El Dorado up the nose. All right, Chew has negotiated a change in bunny foot status for this one. It's closer to a 1, maybe 1.25. It just surprised me a little, that's all. First IPA of the day. It's like your first sour of the day. It always makes you pucker a little more than the others do. I truly don't feel that I really got a flavor of a beer until the third sip anyway. Yeah. And I said that to Bunny Foots after one sip. There's always more to learn. Every sip you have, you're going to learn something more about a beer, and I jumped to conclusions, and I apologize.
Don't ever do it again.
Can I keep drinking either way?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're good. It's really nice. So the next one, now that I've had my wake-up call to IPAs for the day, my next one is a wake-up call to sours for the day. This is their blackberry sour. Oh, and the smell is straight up blackberry. I smell no sour on the nose. Wish me luck, because I'm about to jump into a sour. First one of the day. It's not as sour as other sours I've had. It evens out to such a lovely, like, blackberry sorbet flavor. That is beautiful. I mean, you get your tart start to it. Tart start. I like that. It smooths out to this lovely, creamy sorbet flavor. I'm not saying it's an all-dayer for me, because I think the tartness would bother me after like 6 or 7 of them.
1.5 lips on a pufferfish.
I'm not doing lips on a pufferfish.
Then 1.5.
1.5 puckers. So 1.25.
Maybe.
I'm puckering too much to talk. We are on to our last one. And this is the Firemaker cider. I'm getting tart apples. I'm getting a spice, but not sweetness on the nose. This is like you take a tart apple and squeeze it into a cup and drink that. That's what this smells like. Cheers, everyone, to the end of first round. Warming. First word that came to my mind was warming, just because you get the cider, the apple, a little bit of spice, not heavy on the spice, just barely there. Just enough to let you know that spice exists. It wraps itself around your mouth and makes you feel like you just have a blanket on. Like that was where my brain went when I sipped this. This cider is beautiful. It's not overworked. This is gentle and light and lovely. But it makes you think all of those happy fall thoughts. It makes me feel like home, like comfort. And I could definitely drink more than one of this. First round has been a great success. I'm really looking forward to second round. We are at Firemaker's Brewery in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm here with Austin. When did the brewery start? Where did it come from?
Absolutely. So our owner, Elliot, I'll probably use his name a lot. He comes from a long line of construction company owners and things like that, and he decided to kind of zag when they zigged, and he wanted to do a brewery instead of kind of continuing in the family business. He has worked for a couple other local breweries before. He helped get a brewery off the ground called Printer's Artisan Ale, and this is kind of his magnum opus, is finally getting Firemaker off the ground and it being the vision that he had.
When did this brewery open?
So we have a great opening story. We opened early March of 2020, so we were open for a grand total of 7 or 8 days. So yeah, COVID shut us down, and that changed all of our plans.
Right.
So we had to speed up the process on everything. We rush ordered a canning line, got it shipped over here and put together. We had to get more fermenters. We had to get a design for our cans to get cans out to the market so that the brewery could survive while nobody could come in. We were a very fancy growler shop for a couple of months.
Obviously, the whole place is very artistic. The can art, do you use local artists?
I believe at the time our artist was local, but I think he has since relocated to Washington State.
Okay.
But we worked as much as we could with the one guy who did a lot of our original art and our can art and the murals. We have like the wings in Nashville or whatever. We have we have dragon wings over there in the brewery, because when we opened and intended to do brewery tours frequently, we wanted to make sure people could stop and take pictures in front of the dragon wings and things like that.
As far as the beer goes, is there anything that you're like, this is a thing that people have to come?
It's really exciting to work for a brewery where our beer is good and I believe it's good and I'm excited to talk about it. I would say the first thing that people notice is our variety of IPAs. I think ours are really good. Our number one seller as far as the tap room goes, and I think overall, is Hazed and Blazed, a hazy IPA. Our head brewer, Kevin, has a lot of experience with traditional German brews as well. So he got really excited in the fall around the Oktoberfest time. He loves doing traditional German styles. And it's fun to have that stuff on tap too, in terms of maybe they're a little unsexy as far as the beer style goes, but because it's here, right? Yeah, we one of our top sellers while it was on, it's gone now, was a German alt beer, which unless you're drinking Alaskan Amber, like there aren't a whole lot of them out there.
There's such a wide variety here, and your stout and your porter, so traditional.
Yeah.
But beautiful nonetheless. And We've actually had trouble finding traditional stouts and porters.
I was just talking the other day how you used to be able to go to any store and find the Sierra Nevada 6-packs of like their stout and their porter for like $8.99, and now you just can't anymore. But we have great ones on tap, and we don't go crazy with them. You know, the stout 6%, the porter 7%.
Yeah.
They're just really tasty, full flavored beers. Yeah.
Well, for us, they're sessionable. I don't know if that's for all of our viewers, but
Yeah.
that's sessionable for us. Can you tell us a little bit about this beer?
Yeah, so that's Bromeo and Juliet. The easiest way to describe it is kind of a rotating seasonal. Bromeo's the one that always comes like right at the end of the year, so call it a winter IPA, but it's on the hazier side. There's going to be a lot of juiciness and citrus up front and not a whole lot of bitterness on the end.
I gotta say, this one rocked my socks.
Yeah,
The moment
it's
I
good.
Took a sip, I almost interrupted you in the middle of telling where the brewery came because holy crackers, that was really good.
Yeah,
I stopped myself, just barely though.
down here, New England IPAs are super popular,
Oh, yeah.
and so you do get a lot of that. Oh, I just want an IPA that doesn't taste like cotton candy and pineapple, because they all do. And
I did like on your menu, you had one listed as a Southeastern IPA.
that is our Chattahoochee tea. We brew it with a blend of green and black tea, so we're kind of mixing the sweet tea of the Southeast and IPAs that are popular everywhere else and making our own mark for it. Yeah.
And it tasted like sweet tea and beer. It was amazing.
In the summer, we blend it with lemonade and put it in the slushy machine and make like Arnold Palmer beer slushies. They're really good, yeah.
We need to come back in the summer.
Yep.
Now I have a question about the dragon over there with the guitar.
Yes.
And one of their names has guitar in it.
Yeah.
Is there
So we are we're a brewery of passion. A lot of people have a lot of different hobbies and passions. That's what being a fire maker is. So Elliot would get on to me if I hadn't mentioned that yet. As long as you're passionate about something, what y'all are doing right here, coming down to visit, make a video, record what you did, y'all are fire makers, you know, in that sense. And so, Elliot loves any excuse to kind of gift himself and the brewery a custom guitar. He has a guy that he goes to for all of them. The same gentleman that built the guitars also built the dragon itself that's holding them. So one of them is a grand opening. One of them is our 1,000th barrel of beer sold. We have one for our big annual summer event called Honolulu, which is the land where Puff the Magic Dragon is from.
Of course.
Yeah, it's just, Elliot's really into music, he's into golf.
Now for beer to go for customers, I see cans, you do crowlers.
Cans is the go-to. So we have a selection of like our core lineup and whatever seasonals are in cans. And if you can't find it from that, anything we have on draft, you can take that.
And you distribute to the local area as well?
We are in about 50% of the state of Georgia. So we're not even completely statewide yet. We're in most of the major cities and trying to kind of make sure we saturate the state first before we move out. Elliot has spent time working for beer distributors, working for breweries themselves, so he has a really good, coherent plan of where he wants to go and what he wants to do.
one last question?
Yes.
Do you do any events at the tap?
Oh, tons.
Okay.
Yes. We have Honolulu, which is our annual summer event that occurs generally August. We have lots of local vendors for art, food, things like that. We usually get local food trucks to come here. We usually brew special beers. So we brewed a beer for Honolulu. We did a triple IPA. It was only released and sold that day of the event because we sold out of everything. So we pre-filled like 100 crowlers, and then we had like 2 or 3 more kegs of it, and that was it. That's kind of the trend we're kind of keeping. Like Oktoberfest this year, our special glass was a boot with our logo on it. It was really popular. But we have games. We like to really get interactive with people, get people involved. Something that's been really successful recently has been dog adoption events. So getting together with local agencies or, you know, the ASPCA, Humane Society, that sort of thing, and, you know, trying to get these. And it's just so exciting when people come to the brewery and a dog gets adopted. We love that. We try to be a very dog-friendly brewery here.
Do you guys do any other charitable things?
Yes, so we have a tap. We have a tap called the Giving Tap, and so we partner with an organization every 1 to 2 months. And so for January and maybe February, it's actually the Georgia Craft Brewers Guild. A portion of every beer sold from that tap goes to the organization, and then you have the option to round up on your total when you're closing out your tab at the end of the night. We've partnered with Free 99 Fridges, which are local sort of food pantries for food instability around here. We've partnered with arts organizations, animal organizations, all that kind of stuff.
So making a difference in the community, not just in the taste buds.
Yes.
That's amazing.
We had an event here for the Atlanta Artist Relief Fund, which was a lot of resources and things for independent artists. And so they were actually doing flu shots and COVID vaccines and information on health insurance, and then of course selling art and things like that as well.
Oh, is there anything else about the brewery that you think our viewers need to know?
Yeah, I mean, I got to do a shameless plug that we got voted second best new brewery in the country, and that was the criteria of that voting was if you opened in 2018, 2019, or 2020, so a 3-year window, which is a lot of breweries given how many open in a year. So the first hurdle was just getting nominated to get to the final voting. We got enough nominations, and then we got to the final round of voting, and we got second place.
And that was according to USA Today.
USA Today, yeah. It's helped a lot in terms of getting people in here.
And I mean, you met all the criteria, and people came in and saw how amazing you guys were doing. So we want our viewers to know how amazing you're doing too, and hopefully to stop by. What is the best way for our viewers to get a hold of you guys and to connect?
Yeah, Firemaker Beer on Instagram. That's where we're the most active, and from there you'll kind of see links to all of our other stuff. You can find our Facebook. We're trying to be more active on TikTok and do funny things like skits and memes and whatever's trending on that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but we are definitely involved in the social media game. So.
All right, guys, if you want to reach out to Firemakers, that's the best way to do it. I'll also have all of their contact information below in the description. But thank you so much, Austin.
Hey, thank you. Cheers.
And I didn't ask what you were drinking.
Same as you, Romeo and Juliet. Yeah.
Cheers. It's a good one. Welcome to Imperfectly Me Craft's second round. We are having such a great time. We're sitting outside right now, which is so fun because it's 13 degrees back home.
Yes.
And it's a little warmer here, which is lovely. I think they're close to 40 right now, so we're having a lovely time. I'm going to be starting second round with Space Dragon Mission 5. And it smells citrus and hop, like it's straight up hop in your face. Cheers everyone to the beginning of second round. So this one's a hazy as well. You have a citrus, grapefruit, rind beginning to it. It has a nice soft close. It doesn't hop your face off. If you enjoy your hazy IPAs, the Space Dragon Mission 5 is beautiful. 1.5 bunny foots on that one. It's not over the top. For a double IPA, a double hazy IPA, that's pretty calm on the bunny hops. Yeah, I like that a lot. We are moving on to the Burninator. If any of you know about the Burninator, oh my goodness, I love you to the end of the world and back. They describe it as boozy, spicy, piney beast of a rye IPA. So they ain't messing around with this one. The Burninator is sure to warm your hearts during the cool fall months. Trogdor approved. Trogdor, oh my God. You have to check out Homestar Runner.
Her nerd is coming out.
My
right
inner
now,
nerd
guys.
is coming out. If you don't approve, prepare to be burninated. It's the Burninator. It will burninate you. It smells rye. It smells IPA. It smells hoppy. It doesn't smell boozy offhand. Cheers, everyone. Holy crackers. That's a lot of hop. This was like some of the English special bitters that I've had that are just straight bitter. It has an extremely dry close, but you do get a malt front, which is crazy that it switches so frickin' fast. Oh, that 9.1 aside, this is like a lovely one for me. I could have a couple of these.
Do you taste the alcohol?
A little, but not enough to hiccup.
You get that, guys?
I got hiccups.
No, you don't taste it at all.
You do taste the alcohol a little bit, but it's not overpowering. It's not burning. which is funny because it's the Burninator. But this is a lovely beer. We are moving on to Love You Latte.
Love You Latte too.
Aw, thanks, sweetie. Our specialized blend of breakfast blend coffee, lactose, Madagascan vanilla bean, organic cocoa nibs, and American roasted barley will bring you a whole latte love. Oh, I get the stout smell first. The vanilla hits second, and a little bit of chocolate on the rounding out. A little coffee in there too. Cheers, guys. Flavor is a lot more gentle than the scent was. The scent was bigger than the flavor. You get stout first, you get coffee second, and it rounds out to a nice vanilla close. Very soft, almost sweet. It makes you think sweet without actually being sweet. That is gorgeous. You're gonna love this too.
Yeah, all right, keep going.
Oh, he's gonna keep that glass apparently.
I have no glass in front of me right now.
I'm going to move on to our last one of second round, also last call.
Oh.
They have 14 beers on tap, but we don't want to do too many because we still have to get home at some point. So.
And to the other 5 breweries.
And to the other 5 or 6 breweries we're going to today, right? That's right. This last one is called Dragon of Mortiford. Biscuit, toffee, and a dry roast coffee. And it smells like British chocolate biscuits. There's a little bit of coffee scent, but not much. I'm getting mostly the chocolate biscuit scent. Cheers to the end of second round. That is, okay. We spend so much time going to all these breweries. The porters are so often pastry and dessert and sweet. It tastes like a porter.
Now you got me interested.
Keeping that super traditional is so fantastic. A lot of places just go off in all directions and don't appreciate the beauty of a traditional porter. Here you go, babe. You are literally gonna love this. Oh, Chew really likes that one. The stout and the porter.
Getting either of these back.
I don't get to have the stout or the porter, apparently. Chew has decided they are his.
And it might be because I haven't had a traditional porter in forever.
We've been drinking craft beer for 8 years, 9 years, something like that.
How old am I?
Chew and I have been drinking craft beer together for about 7 or 8 years. My flight here at the end of second round, I'm missing 2 because Chew will not give them back. We've had such a good time at Firemaker, and now I think we're going on to Chew's challenge next.
Yes.
So stay tuned. All right, ladies and gents, to start, this is their Chardonnay Seltzer. This is their Giving Tap for this month, and it's going to the Georgia Brewers Association. And I just tried it. It almost has a salty smell, but the taste is liquid cotton candy. Really, really good seltzer. Highly recommended. And all the money's going to a good cause, so cheers to that. We are starting Chew's Challenge. We went over and looked at, they have shelves of games that you can pick from, and we decided on a nice normal deck of cards, and we are playing War. Between the two of us, we're gonna see who ends up with the most cards. Wish me luck, cause Chew is stinky.
Wish me luck. I don't know why I leaned forward because I got a mic down, but okay. Ace is low.
Bullshit. Ace is high.
Ace is low. This game is under protest.
Oh, one.
Oops, sorry.
Oh yeah,
no,
one,
you were right.
2, 3. Why are you doing them all?
You do.
Okay, apparently Michigan rules are different than Illinois rules. We do 3 down.
Oh,
Okay.
3 down.
3 down.
And then what?
And then flip the first, flip the second, and flip the third. So I won the first, you won the second, you won the third, so you get all of them.
I like Illinois rules. We might be using a pinochle deck, by the way.
That's possible.
Yeah, I think we are.
I think we picked up the pinochle deck. 3 down. You won. You won. We tied, but you got it.
Yeah, we're using a.
We're definitely using a pinochle
It
deck.
works.
We didn't notice that it was a pinochle deck before we started, but we're just gonna finish out the game. Oh, tied.
Jeez.
2, 3. I win. You win.
Oh.
We tied. Uh-oh, we gotta do 3 more. 1, 2, oops, 3. Tied. You win. I win. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. You win. Tied. I win. 3 more. Oh, 2 more. All right. I win. And we're tied.
No, but you won out of the 2. But these are tied.
Oh, I gotcha.
So you win now.
I got all those cards.
So-
Hey, I just won Choose Challenge.
Wait, no, let's count.
Oh, really? Are you done counting
6,
yet?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
You just barely won by 1.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I won by 12.
You won.
I won Choose Challenge, guys. Hey, you can't see me, but I won Choose Challenge.
It's very dark.
Can they see me?
No,
Oh,
it's too dark.
that's sad.
Wait.
But I won Choose Challenge. Oh, don't turn a flashlight on me.
Yep.
No, don't turn a flashlight. Oh, it's
Okay, there
really
you go.
bright.
You gotta go lower.
I
you
won
go.
Choose Challenge. I'm gonna try that whole little thing over again. How's that sound? Because I had the name of the beer wrong.
Too much beer. Amateur.
You get over here and start talking.
Somebody's gotta be the techno wizardy that I am.
I shouldn't have swore.
That was me making a lot of noise drinking my beer.
Good job, Chew.
No problem.
Yeah. If you haven't already, words are fun.
I forgot to smell it before I tasted it. So my mind didn't know what to do with it.
This is a 6% ABV. Words are fun. I use them goodly. This is
She's good with her numbers. It's the letters that give her problems. Let me say something and then explain it.
okay. That's how we
Remind me
usually work
of-
as a married couple.
Yeah. Yes.
It was a website way back, an animation website. And they had all these different characters, and Strong Bad was the character who drew the Burninator. It was a dragon, and he had big muscly arms, and it was amazing. If you get a chance to look up Strong Bad and the Burninator, please do, because it's so freaking funny. Tap that subscribe, like, and tap that like, subscribe, and notification button bell. Yeah.